Welcome back to another Burgundy only video. As you guys might have seen already, I have picked up the Apple Vision Pro. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the whole road trip there with my Tesla Model 3. So we're going to be driving the Tesla Model 3 all the way to Albany, New York, and it's going to be an adventure. So I'm going to record every station that we stop at. I'm going to record what time we get there, how long we stayed there, the battery percentage that we arrived with, and the battery percentage that we left with, and the cost of each station. But I did realize that the Tesla route planner is telling me that I only need to stop once, but a better route planner app tells me I have to stop at least twice. I'm curious to see exactly which app or which system is the better route planner. I'm actually kind of surprised that Tesla is telling me I only have to stop once, but that's me using the Tesla route planner on the app. I'm going to actually use the Tesla route planner in the car and see how it compares, but I'm leaning towards using the better route planner plan. Let's get into the car, let's see what's going on, and let's see how long it's going to take for us to get there. All right, so Tesla is telling us for us to go all the way here to Albany, New York, we have to stop at least at this charger once, and we'll reach there with 20%. But I just have a hard time believing this unless I really drive very, very slow and at 100 kilometers an hour. But I have a feeling that we're gonna have to drive faster. So for me to go all the way to this charger and get 20% and driving 263 kilometers at highway speeds don't seem realistic. But I mean, I could try it, but there's really nothing at this charger over here. So my plan is to actually stop at a Plattsburgh charger. All right, so I added the Plattsburgh Tesla charger on our route there. Click done. And hopefully it actually makes more sense. So it's saying that we're gonna reach there with 52% and charge 35 minutes, and then we can go all the way to the Apple Store in Albany. But I think what I'll do is go to this charger, charge for about 10 minutes just to top up, and go to the second charger that Tesla was suggesting, and then from there go to Albany, New York. That is exactly what a better route planner suggested, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so we just left and it's already starting to precondition. We are gonna reach at the charger over an hour away, so I'm not too sure why it's already starting to precondition, but hey, as long as it preconditions and we can get the fastest charge, then that's fine by me. But we are gonna reach with a high level of charge, so we don't really need to precondition because no matter what, we're not gonna get a fast charge and we're not gonna stay too long at the first charging stop. So let's see how it goes, but obviously we do have a Starbucks stop, so let's go there. We'll reach there with 97%, and then from there we'll be able to get to our first charger at Plattsburgh. All right, so we made it to Plattsburgh. It is telling us to charge for 15 minutes, but that's because the Tesla is actually telling us to charge here and go straight to our destination. But again, on Better Route Planner, it says we only have to charge here for about 9 minutes and then go to another charging station, and we'll have to charge there for 13 minutes. So let's plug in. We did come in with 39%. We did precondition all the way here. So let's plug in and see how much we get as speed and how long we're gonna stay here, and also how much it's gonna cost us. So again, NACS port, open a charge port, plug it in. So we are charging, started with 39%. Let's see the charging speeds. So 39%, we are getting 32, and we did get here at 9:18, by the way. So 70, 72, 78, 85. I just want to see the peak. I'm expecting 120 Okay, maybe not 140, maybe. All right, maybe max peak, maybe 170. Can we get to 170 with a 40% battery? No, it does look like it's gonna peak out at 147. So yeah, 147, 40%. We might stay here for a good 10 minutes. So we'll be back roughly maybe 9:30 or 9:29. So we'll see you guys back when we're done charging. All right, so we did stay a little bit longer. We stayed for 17 minutes, but that's pretty much fine. We'll show you on the screen here how much it cost, how long we stood here, like again 17 minutes, how much kilowatt hours that we added to the car. And yeah, so now we're going to go to our next charging stop, and I'll show you guys inside the Tesla infotainment where our next stop is. All right, so our next stop is at Chestertown. So we're saying that we're going to get there with 40%. So we did overcharge a little bit, but that's fine. So we're going to get there with 40%, charge for 10 minutes, and get to our destination with 14%. So we should be good, but let's head out and go to our next stop at Chestertown. So quick update. So Chestertown does seem to have a lot of people using the chargers. Doesn't look like there's any chargers down, but I'm not so sure why there's so many people using the charger. It does look like maybe a lot of people are getting the Apple Vision Pro as well. But if we look at Queensbury, I just realized it is a 150 kilowatt charger. Yes, my car can only go up to 170, but that extra 20 kilowatts can make a difference in charging times. So we might have to see if we will go to Chestertown instead. Maybe by the time we get closer to Chestertown, there won't be as many people charging, but we'll have to check when we get there. The car is saying that we will get at Queensbury at 18% now. It did say 24% in the beginning, but now it's saying 18%. I will keep an eye on it. If it does say that we'll get there maybe at 10% or less, then we might have to stop at Chestertown. But I think for now, if we get there at 18%, it's not bad, and we might be able to max out the charge for a longer period of time. So again, I'll update you guys when we get closer to Chestertown to see if we're gonna stop there. But for now, the plan is still to go to Queensbury Supercharger. All right, so we made it to Queensbury and we have 20% on the battery. We are at 1110. So we're gonna plug it in. It does say that we just need to charge for 10 minutes, but we might charge a little bit longer because I just want to make sure that I don't need to actually charge when we get there. But we're just going to plug it in. We might have to actually go to the bathroom, so we're going to have to maybe stay for a little bit longer. So let's plug it in. Did I even park the right way? I don't think I actually parked the right way. I think this charger here is for the other side, so I'm gonna have to change parking spots to actually plug it in. So let's get back into the car, move it up, and plug it in. All right, so we moved. Now we can actually plug it in. So it is currently 11:11. We might stay here for 10 minutes or longer. We'll see. Plug it in. So we're just gonna go inside and see what the peak speeds are, but I really have to go to the bathroom because we've been driving for roughly 3 hours right now. It hasn't been 4 hours yet, but we're plugged in. Let's go inside and see what the actual peak speeds are. So if you go inside here, All right, so we are getting 13, 19, 36, 40, 52, 64. Can we reach the 150? It is maxed out at 150. I think we will max out 150 because we did max out 150 at the last charger. Well, 147. So I think this can easily reach 150. Let's just take a look, see that. Again, it is telling us we only need to charge for 10 minutes, but we might charge for a little bit longer. So just want to see that 150, 144. Wow, we still cannot max out 150. I'm not so sure if that's because of the temperature. I mean, it did precondition the whole way here, but we got 146 peak. So that's about it. So let's leave it plugged in. We are at 22%, started at 11:11. So we'll go to the bathroom and get back and get on our way. All right, so finished with the bathroom. It is awkward showing the bathroom, but we're going to the car. It is, let me see how long it's been. So it's been about 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes since we plugged in. We're gonna go back and see what percentage we're at. But yeah, we are at 99s and this place looks actually pretty nice. I might, on my way back, might come back and try some food, but 99s actually looks pretty cool. For the low price of $80,000.
Oh, it's the bag?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks nice.
It looks old school though, I don't know.
Where would they give it to you?
Yeah. No, I think there's like a truck and they'll bring it to like wherever they can dock it.
I was coming into the backyard.
Yeah, it looks definitely old school in my opinion, but
It's cool.
yeah.
It's good for 85,000.
All right, so it's been roughly 15-16 minutes. I did check after about 5 to 6 minutes. We could have already left, but since we're at the bathroom, it did take a little bit longer. So we can actually see how much we have. So we started with 20%. Now we're leaving with 68% at 11:27, and we did start charging at 11:11. So very good. But now we're gonna reach at our destination with 42%. Initially, if we just stopped for 10 minutes, we would have gotten there with 12, but we added an extra 30% battery at our destination. So that's actually pretty cool. And we didn't stay for that long, only 15 minutes, and the car told us to stay for 10. So we stayed 5 minutes extra and we added roughly 30%. So very good. But now let's go to our final destination so we can get the Apple Vision Pro. All right, so we made it to the Apple store. We made it to the mall. So we're gonna walk to the Apple store. I did bring my bag because I did buy a Apple Vision case, but it's a third-party case, but I'm not too sure if it'll work. But let's see if it actually fit. We are 15 minutes early for our Apple Vision Pro appointment, but I still have to look for the Apple store because it's my first time going to this mall. So let's get it. Oh man, this is... Oh, it's here. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So, Vision Pro. It's beautiful. Amazing. The materials. I love it. Oh my god. The battery. Oh.
Hey, wait. Thank you. It's going to be under Apple pickup or what?
Oh my god. Alright, so we got the Apple Vision Pro and we just got to go back home. But if we want to go back home, we do have to charge at Queensbury. Let's see what percentage. Alright, so it's telling us we'll reach there with 3%. It's a little too low for me. I know there's a charger right here, so let me end the trip. And let me go to this charger right here. So this is 150 kilowatts. So let's go there, charge up to, let's say, 50%. And then from there, we'll go to the Plattsburgh charger. All right, so it does look like we do have a few Tesla charging over here. But let's find one that won't be slowed down because we're right next to someone. All right here seems fine. fast charger. Double-handed. And we're here. All right, so let's plug it in, see how long it's gonna take us to charge. 31%. I did not really precondition, so maybe it might be slow, but who knows? We're right here, we're not in a hurry. So let's see how long this one takes us to charge. All right, so this is why preconditioning is very important. So I didn't precondition. It is 5 degrees Celsius outside and we're stuck at 57 kilowatts. So the plan is to probably drive all the way to this charger here and probably precondition on our way there. It is full right now, but by the time we get there, we'll still need to precondition, and I think that's the better route than to just stay here. So we'll probably go to the Malta charger, charge it up, and then go to Chestertown and actually charge a full charge over there. So we're gonna stop charging here because we're stuck at 58 kilowatts and it is very, very slow. So I'm gonna unplug. All right, so hopefully we can get to the Malta charger in peace, but that's my bad for forgetting to precondition. I was very excited for the Apple Vision Pro, so I was not focusing on preconditioning the car. But again, that's why you need a car that can precondition, and that's why you need to remember to precondition. So we made it to the Malta supercharger with 20%. We were able to precondition from there. So let's plug it in. This is a 250 kilowatt charger. So we will max out our 170 kilowatt speed for the rear-wheel drive Tesla Model 3. And another thing, with the rear-wheel drive Tesla Model 3, it does take longer to precondition because there's one motor in the back. With long range Teslas, you do have 2 motors, so you can precondition a lot faster. But with the rear-wheel drive Tesla Model 3, it will be a little bit slower. But now we're able to precondition, so we won't stay here for too long. The Tesla is telling us to just stay here for 10 minutes, continue trip, and then from there we'll go to Chestertown. So let's see how long it's going to take us. We are at 130. Let's see if we can max out the 170. I don't think we're low enough, but maybe 150 again. Let's see. So 148, 153, 161. We might, oh, yeah. So basically maxed out the Tesla Model 3 speed. Perfect. That's why you need to precondition, because when you don't precondition, this is what happens. It takes very, very long. And when you precondition, you can charge very fast. So yeah, we're going to be able to charge very fast. They're already 6 minutes. Tesla did say 10 minutes, but I think with the preconditioning, we can stay here for another, like now it says 5 minutes. So it's going very, very fast. And then we just go to our next stop, which is at Chestertown. So let's see. I want to reach there with another 20%. I don't want to go too low. So when it says that we will reach Chestertown with 20%, we'll start going. For now, let's just keep charging until we have enough to go to the next stop. All right, so we are done charging. 54% says that we can continue. Well, now it says another 3 minutes, but we can get there with 25%, so that's good enough. So we're gonna go to Chestertown, unplug here real quick, and then from there go to Chestertown. I just realized these are actually the Magic Docks. Wow, I didn't realize this, but yeah, this is the Magic Dock. So that's actually surprising. This is my first time seeing them. I mean, they do look pretty seamless. It doesn't look like you can tell that it's a CCS adapter here, but yeah, very nice. So I think you just push it in, but I think I have to unlock it with the app. But yeah, very nice. The Magic Dock Tesla chargers, very, very 73%. It says here we got to charge for 20 minutes to reach the Plattsburgh charger. So let's plug it in and see how fast we get. All right, so let's plug it in. There we go. So the Chestertown supercharger is a 250 kilowatt charger, so we might be able to max it out, but we are at 23%. Luckily, I was able to actually precondition all the way here, so I should be able to get fast speeds. And I don't think I would stay for 20 minutes because it's actually correcting itself, saying I only need to stay here for 11. So that's actually pretty nice, and we can get on with our trip. All right, so it is 69%. We're gonna wait till this gets to 70, but we're gonna reach Plattsburgh with 19%, so that will be cool. And right now we are getting 72 kilowatts, but we are almost at the end. So right now we just reached 70. Might as well just unplug because we will have enough to get to our destination. So we're gonna get at 20% over there, charge 20 minutes, and then we can drive home. So let's get on with our drive. Very good charging. I actually like the infrastructure in the United States. A lot of 250 kilowatts, not as many in Montreal, but very much in New York State. But let's see here. So we're at 71%. We are going to reach our destination with 20. They say 2 more minutes to complete the trip, but we can go on for now because we're only getting 70 kilowatts. So we might as well just unplug. All right, so we unplugged the car. And now we're on our way. Gonna reach to our destination with 21%. Reached there at 6:11. It is currently 4:58. So let's get on our way and go to the Plattsburgh supercharger. All right, so we made it here with 17% at the Plattsburgh charger. It says charge for 20 minutes, but we'll see how much we have to charge for. So again, easy charging process. Plug it in and that's it. So just go inside and let's see what the peak actually is. The charging for this whole trip has been very nice. So we've been going to 250 kilowatt chargers. The only time I had an issue with charging is when I didn't precondition, and I was maxing out at roughly 50 kilowatts. So preconditioning is very important. This drive was roughly 1 hour and 30 minutes from the last charger. So I had a lot of time to precondition. So the chargers should be charging at full capacity. I don't remember if the Plattsburgh chargers are 250s, but let's see here. All right, so the Plattsburgh chargers are 150, so we will max out at 150 kilowatts, but we just need enough to get home. And I think we're just going to be here for about 10 minutes and we should be good from there. And yeah, so the trip has been very good so far. Just needs to top up a little bit more, but then from there we should be on our way home. So very nice trip. I was able to get the Apple Vision Pro on time. The charging was very quick, not more than 15 minutes each charge. So very easy to charge. As you guys know, with the Tesla Supercharger network, I did bring my CCS adapter just in case we did have to go to a CCS charger, but there's so many superchargers over here in the United States, so we didn't have that issue at all. But as you guys can see or hear, the heater is going up, the charger is charging, and yeah, let's just wait and see how long it actually takes for us to get to our designated battery percentage. made it with 21% left. Experience with the Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive is actually a decent experience. The range is not an issue, but one thing that you have to note is that you're gonna have to precondition for longer than usual because you only have one motor. So I would suggest that if you're at a spot and you're planning on going to a charger that's nearby, maybe leave the car running depending on how long the car is going to be here, and set the charger at the destination so it can start preconditioning. Because if you go to that charger and it's not that far away, then you're going to be charging at slow speeds. Obviously this might be different in different temperatures. It was cold out today, so you will need to precondition. But this is why having an EV with battery preconditioning is almost a necessity right now, because if you're driving an ID4 that doesn't have battery preconditioning and you're going to a charger, you're going to be charging slow at every single charger. Yes, you might heat up the battery with the drive there, but with the cold temperature and the wind passing through, you're going to cancel out that heat that you're generating by driving the car. So you really want to have battery preconditioning so you can have the fastest charge at each stop. Right. Before I finish the video, forgot we do have to charge at home. So after all that fast charging, we're gonna slow down the charge with a nice, small, slow charging charger and fill up the baby. So again, home charging is a must. Beautiful road trip. And now, see you guys on another video. Peace.